What kind of life leaves a city changed forever, and earns a name written into the stars? This question lies at the heart of Silent Tides, the historical drama that traces the extraordinary journey of He Xian, portrayed by Ren Jialun, and a network of real-life figures who quietly shaped Macau's destiny during one of the most turbulent periods of the 20th century. Drawing from true history, the series offers not spectacle-driven espionage, but a measured, analytical portrait of power exercised through patience, credibility, and moral resolve. In recent months, Chinese television has shown a clear interest in dramas based on real historical figures, particularly those set against the backdrop of wartime intelligence and political struggle. Silent Tides stands out among them by focusing on Macau, a city long defined by its unique political status, and by placing He Xian at the center of an intricate patriotic network that operated in public view and in the shadows. Born in 1908 in Panayou, Guangdong, He Xian left home as a teenager to seek opportunity in Guangzhou and later Hong Kong. His early apprenticeship at a traditional banking house proved pivotal. There, he gained not only financial expertise, but also a deep understanding of trust, credit systems, and the invisible mechanics that govern commerce. These skills would later become his most powerful tools. By the early 1930s, He Xian had established himself in Hong Kong's fast-moving trade and finance circles. However, the outbreak of the full-scale war of resistance against Japanese aggression forced a life-altering decision. Seeking stability and safety, he moved his family to Macau, then a neutral enclave under Portuguese administration. At the time, he could not have known that his fate would become inseparable from the city's future. Macau during the war years was under immense strain. Refugees flooded in, supplies dwindled, inflation spiraled, and social order teetered on collapse. Shortly after arriving, He Xian co-founded Typhoon Bank with business partners. Leveraging his reputation and experience from Hong Kong, he quickly secured a foothold in Macau's financial sector. One of his most decisive actions came when wartime currency instability crippled local trade. As confidence in regional banknotes collapsed, He Xian arranged for relatively stable Hong Kong dollars to circulate in Macau. This move stabilized the market, restored trust among merchants and citizens, and established He Xian as a figure of reliability at a time of widespread uncertainty. Yet finance was only part of the crisis. Food shortages posed an even greater threat. With supply routes blocked and rice prices soaring, famine loomed. Using his expanding network, He Xian sourced grain from areas not yet occupied and personally negotiated with Japanese representatives to keep transport channels open, often at considerable personal risk. These efforts saved countless lives and elevated his role from businessman to protector of public welfare. It was during this period that He Xian forged close ties with Ko Lin, head of Qiangwu Hospital and a key figure in the underground patriotic movement, as well as with Ma Man-K, another influential merchant leader. Together, the three formed a highly effective partnership. Ko Lin provided strategic direction, while He Xian and Ma Man-K executed plans openly, using their legal identities and social standing as cover. From securing food supplies to protecting intellectuals and supporting resistance efforts, their cooperation became the backbone of a broader patriotic network in Macau. After the founding of the People's Republic of China, Macau's political status remained complex, but He Xian's role evolved rather than diminished. As long-serving president of the Macau Chinese Chamber of Commerce, he became the primary representative of the Chinese community, mediating between local society and the Portuguese authorities. His leadership reached a defining moment during the 1966 12.3 incident, when violent suppression of Chinese residents triggered city-wide outrage. As chief negotiator, He Xian stood firm, ultimately forcing the colonial government to accept full responsibility, issue apologies, and enact reforms that permanently shifted Macau's political balance. Beyond politics, He Xian invested heavily in education, healthcare, and charity, supporting institutions such as Qiangwu Hospital and founding community schools. His business interests spanned finance, transport, tourism, and real estate, yet remained closely tied to public service. By the late stages of his life, he was widely regarded as Macau's uncrowned mayor. He Xian passed away in 1983 at the age of 75. His death brought Macau to a standstill. Flags flew at half-mast, businesses closed, and crowds filled the streets to pay their respects. In recognition of his legacy, asteroid number 5045 was officially named after him, an enduring symbol of a life that reshaped history without ever seeking the spotlight. Silent Tides closes not with triumphalism, but with quiet reflection on how enduring change is often driven not by those in formal power, but by individuals who understand when to act, when to endure, and when to stand firm for an entire city's future. Thanks for watching Cbiz News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for your daily fix of Chinese entertainment. See you in the next video.